Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope everyone had a good first week of 2021. Got some snow on the ground during this week, which I kind of like it. I don't like driving in it, but I like, being in it and stuff, and it's fun. And so I hope other people like it too. And if not, hopefully it'll go away, whatever you'd like. We're going to begin with Modeh Ani, our blessing that says, I'm so glad that I woke up this morning so I can make the world a better place for me being in it. So Modeh Ani.
Born to sing your praises in your
continue with our daily blessings. And we're going to do it this time. Let's do it Hebrew English. We'll do Hebrew English this time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who enables the bird to distinguish day from night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the divine image. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me free. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me a Jew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives sight to the blind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who releases the bound. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who straightens those who are bent. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches out the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who steadies our steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has provided for all my needs. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens the people Israel with glory, with courage. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns the people Israel with glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who moves sleep from my eyes and slumber from my eyelids. We continue in our prayer book with Ashrei. Ashrei, actually, that word means happy. And so this is supposed to be a happy prayer. So let's get happy. Ashrei. Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Hodi Hallelujah Selah. Ashrei Ha'am Shekach Lo, Ashrei Ha'am Shadonai Elohav, Tehillah LeDavid, Haramimcha Elohai HaMelech, Vavachashimcha Leolam Vahed, V'chol Yom Avarchecha, V'halashimcha Leolam Vahed. Gadol Adonai Ulam Meod, V'ligdulato Ein Cheker, Dor Lador Yishabach Mahasecha, Ugurotecha Yagidu, Hadar Kevod Hodecha, V'divrei Nivlotecha Asicha, V'ezuz Norotecha Yomeru, Ugdulatecha Asaprena, Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabihu, V'tzidkatecha Yiranenu, Chanun Rachum Adonai, Erech Apayim Ugdol Chased, Tov Adonai Lakol, V'rachamav al kol ma'asav, Yoducha Adonai kol ma'asecha, V'chasidecha yivarechucha, Kevod malchutecha yomeru, Ugvuratecha yidaberu, V'hodia livnei ha'adam gvurotav, Uchvod adar malchuto, Malchutecha malchut kol olamim, Umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'ador, Somech Adonai l'chol hanoflim, V'zokeif l'chol ha'kefufim, Einei chol elecha yisaberu, V'yata noten lahem yatochlam v'yito, Poteach et yadecha, Umaspia l'chol chai ratzon, Tzadik Adonai b'chol derachav, V'chasid b'chol ma'asav, Karov Adonai l'chol korav, l'chol asher yigra'uhu ve'emet. Ritzon yireyav yaseh, ve'et Shabbatam yishma v'yoshiyem. Shomer Adonai et kol ohavav, ve'et kol hashayim yashmid. Tihilat Adonai yedaber fihi, vivarech kol basar shen kodsho le'olam va'ed, va'anachnu nevarech yah, v'etav yad olam. Hallelujah. Excuse my voice today. It's a little sore. Sing with me though. Continue with the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Vishinantam Levanecha V'dibarta Bam V'shiftecha V'veitecha Uvleftecha V'derech Ushafecha Uvekumecha Ukshartam lehot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uktavtam amizizot beitecha uvisharecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Elohei Avraham v'Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagipor Ha'hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Kamnei HaKol v'Zocher Chasdei Avot ומביא גואל לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך חוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם. מכלכל חיים וחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומק נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים באמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומיתו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיי, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. Last week, if you remember, or maybe if you weren't there, I'll share with you, was the ending of the book of Bereshit, the book of Genesis. And at the end of each book of the Torah, 5 of them, we at the end say chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek. So if you missed doing it last week, you can do it this week. So we can say chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek, because now we're going to have strength and strength to go forward. And we're going to look at the first Torah portion of the book of Shemot. Sometimes people call it, in English, they call it Exodus. So let me catch you up here a little bit, because there's a lot going on in this portion, and we don't have time to talk about all of it, but it's a lot going on. So I'll read a little bit to you. Parshat Shemot begins by mentioning the Shemot, or names, that's what Shemot means, names, of Jacob's sons, and telling us after they have died, a new Pharaoh who did not know Joseph comes to power. See, that the old Pharaoh was a good Pharaoh, and he knew Joseph, and that was cool. And now there's a bad Pharaoh. When we talk about like Pharaoh, this is the Pharaoh we're talking about now. Fearing the Jewish people, the new ruler orders taskmasters to enslave them. This is when we become slaves, and drown their male children in the Nile River. Awful, awful. Defying that order, one mother places her son. We know the story. A lot of us know the story. Put her son in a basket and cast the basket into the river. Pharaoh's daughter was bathing nearby, rescues the child and adopts him as own. And she names him, everyone yell out at the same time, Moses. And then sometime after Moses has grown up, he sees an Egyptian beating a Jew, and defending the Jew, he strikes the Egyptian and kills him. When Pharaoh hears what happens, he orders Moses put to death. So Moses flees from Egypt. He goes to Midian, where he was welcomed by Jethro, a local priest whose daughter Zipporah he later marries. And then we got the burning bush talking to Moses, and Moses returning to Egypt, and Aaron to demand freedom for the people. So, okay, we're going to take a stop there. So my question for today is, when Moses was first asked to do this deed, to save the people from Pharaoh and to let their people go, Moses didn't necessarily have go, okay, great, I'm so glad I'll volunteer to do that. When Moses was asked, he had a negative response, Moses, from God, and said, I don't necessarily want to do that. That's not me. And then there are commentators who talk about why he possibly said that. And those are some of the interesting things. So I'm going to mention a few of them. And then I want you to think in your head, like if someone asked you to do this really big task and you're not sure about it, what would you do? How would you answer it? So let's look how Moses answered it. So some people think Moses answered it negative, saying, I can't do this, because he didn't want to show up his brother Aaron, who's been leading the Israelites this whole time for 80 years. So maybe there was a little, because the older brother is supposed to do that. So that could be one possible reason why he had a negative answer. One of the other commentators say, well, maybe he was just being really humble. Like if someone asks you to do something big, you go, no, I can't do that. No, not me. And maybe he was being really humble. So that could be a possible reason why he said no. Another reason, and one that you might have heard of before, has to do with he has a speech impediment, where I think that the commentators say he has a lisp, and there's different reasons, and putting coal in his mouth and all sorts of things, but they might have a lisp, and thinking he's going to go and ask Pharaoh all this and not speak correctly. So that's something that he was thinking of also, that as a possibility. Another commentator says maybe Moses was saying, this is such a hard job, no one can do this. This is impossible, So there's all these different reasons. So there's people who are impossible. People think that it's impossible. He doesn't want to go against his brother. Maybe because he has a speech impediment. Maybe he's truly being humble. We know at the end of the day, he actually does do it. But what I want you to think of, and one of the things that we can learn from this portion here, is when people ask us to do things, how do we respond to it? How to respond to it? We want to be humble, but we also want to, show our talents and things that we're able to do. And so That's something that we can learn here from this portion. Like I said, we know at the end of the day he does go, and we'll talk about more of that next week, because then we get the plagues and all of that kind of stuff. So the stuff that we're familiar with that. So anyway, so that was Parshat Shemot. Moses is becoming the leader that we know he can be, and that is really exciting, because we kind of know what happens at the end. So it's very exciting. So we're going to end our service today with singing the Mishaberach blessing, which we all still need. It may be 2021, but we still need this. And it's a blessing for our health, and for our physical health, and our mental health, and our emotional health. And so let's sing this together. Thank you for joining me today. If there's something you'd like to see in this service that's not already here, please let me know. You can always email me at daaron, DAARON, at ansheemet.org. Excuse my voice today a little bit, a little raspy going there. And I will see you again next week. All right. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Stay safe.